Hey folks, Quilly18 here, and welcome back to some more Galactic Civilizations 4. Last episode ended a little bit abruptly because we did have a game crash, but we were on turn 41, and it looks like we had an autosave at 39. Probably what it did is it autosaved when we hit this, so at the start of turn 40. So we really haven't lost anything, which is great. The default settings are to autosave every 5 turns, and it keeps one backup. I'd like it if I could, I like it in, I think Civ 6 has... maybe a couple of games have like configurable number of autosaves, because I often like to set like autosave every turn and keep like 10 of them. That way, if there's any kind of crash or whatever, I can always go back to the very same turn. Looks like we're going to colonize Mirim 2 over here. That's great. Mutual trade is good. I agree. It's very nice. We're going to make that freighter. And then what I think I'm going to do, I can't remember, I think I queued up an asteroid miner first, but I'm going to queue up 2 supply ships here to send to our new colony first. And then maybe we'll do an asteroid miner, but I'm going to reevaluate at that point. I still like the idea of getting this freighter. Hopefully don't crash this time. Hopefully it's not a fixed crash. All right, turn 41. Okay, freighter. I'm going to send you way over here to see what you can see. Next turn. Do we make it to turn 42? Do we find the answer to life, the universe, and everything? Oh, I did have an executive order I could run. Just a telescope. All right, Xeno research finished. Good. Ooh, okay. Planetary Mobilization leads to planetary invasion stuff, which is great if we're going to be in a war, but I think we might be able to hold off on some of it. I wonder what the virtual world does. Can I, like... go to technology library. Virtual world. Costs us pollen and silicates, neither one of which we have. But yeah, it's big approval boost, equality. Okay, I don't think it's a big deal. I'm just wondering about going, like, xenobiology here. Eugenics policy, whoa. But planetary conversion, I think this will let us unlock some new tiles on our planets, which is going to be really nice. Or upgrade manufacturing. Actually, let's do this. I think I like that. And what are our things here? Plus 100 planet production. Well, hello. Oh, okay. I need to requeue. We want a supply depot on one of these planets at some point. Coordination beacon. Control, creativity, research. We don't have access to these. Oh, Beacon of Babylon is a ton of influence. Plus research adjacency. Well. I don't know if we're going to rush into this one. I think I still like the idea of building... I feel like the influence might be critical to get going here. Maybe I won't build as many as I thought, though. Maybe I'll just make a little triangle of cultural districts over here with snugglers. Queue up the shipyard. Queue up the scan planet. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and use the plus 100 planet production. There we go. 1 turn left. Gorgeous. Okay. Get a little bit more influence pressure over here. If we mouse over a blank tile, it'll show us the mix. If we go over this one, 41% rebellion. Dragon influence is 5.9 times bigger. Yeah, maybe I should have done the opposite with these things. I'm a little concerned that maybe this isn't going to work out. I was going to do an economic starbase. I suppose we'll still be able to. The starbases can't be within 3 of each other, but we've got plenty of room. What I'm going to do is I'm going to move over here. Oh, I guess I got to wait. I'm going to build a communications one, which will give us more influence pressure. Cultural awareness. There you go. Plus 5 influence growth. How's the rebellion? 45% rebellion. Oh yeah, their influence dropped from 5.9 to 5.3. Rebellion is growing, but the influence is dropping some more. I think we're going to be okay. A little bit of treasure. It'd be nice to rush some things, but I want the money for events. 2.6. Rebellion growing a little bit, but not much. Oh, Bernal Sphere, add a citizen to any of our worlds. Really? Your citizen. You know what? I'm going to throw it on Mirim anyway. Look at you. Synthetic life trait. There are other species. Oh, you're xenophobic. Do they both have that? No, the humans don't care. The Yor does. Wonder if it'll stack as there's more of them. Trade-off. Oh, I wanted to go around and do a bunch of trade stuff. Planetary Mobilization. Star bases. This seems great. Wow, I can't believe our relationship. Accept. I can't believe how good a relationship we have with these guys. We have the best relationship with the Deathbots. These guys aren't happy, but yeah, we've got trading with enemies, trading with infidels, trying to cultural flip our planet. Right for conquest? Yeah. Makes it longer to trade again. Okay, but what about over here? Trade with the enemies. Oh, maybe I have to cancel the trade route to the Drengen. Oh, you have your scanning and streaming for the travel. I'm gonna trade you some military tech, buddy. You know what? I'm actually willing to give you a little bit more tech. You sweeten it for a tiny bit of money, because I'd like the cash. Yeah. We'll get our beam weapon theory. Drengen, first in military. Yeah, alright. We're fifth. I think we have to start building some military ship. Although, now we actually have a little bit of military tech, so that's going to be okay. Hey, we met the Altarians! Our prophecies foretold of this meeting, cousin. The mystery of a similar appearance will soon be unraveled. Sure. And outside travel range, skill and diplomacy, goodwill tour. We have an ideological difference. Well, those ideological differences are going to be easier to come by now because there's so many ideological variants. I wonder if we can find a thing. But cover new anomalies. What? Why can't I? Let me reopen that. Ah! May our eggs find your many orifices. No, do not lay eggs in me. Maybe it's because I had 2 of these pop-ups. Maybe it wasn't even properly my turn. Can I trade with you? There we go. I mean, ideally, yeah. I'd like both of those. Also be nice to have a button to well, show me what you'd like. We can at least... Ooh. Wow, that is... Alright, we'll get back to you when we're a little friendlier, maybe. Do you want open borders? Yeah. And you'll give me a few bucks for it? Yeah, let's do that. Plus, that'll improve the moods. These guys. Trading infidels. Well... Killbots. Huh. And I can't open borders. Oh, we need to know them a little more. Alright. I don't even know if I want to open borders. Word that's just going to get me eggs in my orifices. Which does not sound good. So is the cooldown on this... Because it lasts for 30 turns. I wonder if it was a 30-turn cooldown as well. So probably it is. I'd probably like to keep spamming that when we get a chance. Alright. How you doing there, Mirim? Yeah, you're not really growing in rebellion anymore, and the influence is shifting, which is really good. I would love to say yes, but I'm just not ready. Oh, tourism. That would be more influence, but... No, we're going to get some military... Space lasers, baby. Idle core world on Earth. Oh, we can upgrade... We may as well upgrade the research and upgrade the manufacturing. I think it just gives them +1 levels, but that's going to be okay. Xenoanthropology Center. We can get diplomacy bonus. It's 1 per player. Can also build the beacon in Babylon, which would be nice in the sort of influence front lines, but I'm not sure. Didn't I already scan this planet? Maybe I was holding off. I like the extra diplomacy bonus. So, sorry, it gets adjacency, tourism wealth approval. Well, we'll probably build a wealth building over there. I think I'll just assume I'm going to build one here, and then we'll just assume there's going to be a wealth building there. Because actually, our base wealth is pretty good, and, you know, a bunch of it's going away. Wow, it's crime. I don't know if there's something you can do to lower crime. Increase resistance, which I think is defense from, like, invasions. I don't know, I think this queue is okay. And you know what? We'll put in the scan planet in the queue as well. Okay. And yeah, we're going to be low in score because a lot of this, I think, comes from military. Oh, this... Oh. You want me to declare war on the Thorians? No. Definitely not that. Stack beam things or stack some hit points? I guess I'll stack the... Get the Illyriums. Let's... Before this breaks out and I forget to do it, let's get rid of fast exploration. Maybe I'll grab the genius grants right now. Rationing saves food, but I don't... Oh, genius grants is flat +1 research at a cost of income. This is 20% more the cost. The cost is the same, right? We do have some crimes. I'm wondering, do I drop brainstorming and put in security lights? That gave us +1 production and +3 income. At a cost of 4 science, actually. Well, there's rounding things, but... No, let's keep the science for now. But that is pretty tempting. What's our income currently? I mean, at least we're positive. Oh, supply ship. We're going to send you to Mirim. Unknown Watcher. Ship has come across a device that's been recording events in our home for over 300 years. We have no idea where this device belongs to or where it came from, but we have been able to interface with it to get some recordings. Suffice to say, if the public were to see these recordings, it would result in endless scandals. On the other hand, it's a terrific opportunity to share the real story of our history. Are you nuts? We can't let these secrets out. Convert into raw tech. I gotta say, the secrecy ideology is pretty amazing. 25 research in that, or... People have right to truth. Scandals make our history very interesting, bring in money for a time, increase transparency, and give us gross incomes on all our world for 50 turns. 25 science is only like a turn and a half of research now. It's mostly about the ideology at this point. I think the income here might be worth slightly more than the science. Do we want transparency or secrecy? I think transparency is good for diplomatic stuff. So we'll do that. But... I gotta say, like, leader deception, ally with the pirates is quite cool if you get it early. At this point, yeah, +1 diplomacy, more diplomatic capital, which I think is something we unlock. I think it's just a resource you can sort of spend and trade, which is going to be nifty. How's Mirim doing? 1.6, yeah, and the rebellion hasn't grown. And the influence should shift in our favor here. Oh, their borders just grew, though. That's a little sketchy. Yeah, the influence percentage didn't actually just shift. There's lots of resources we'd like to build star bases to collect. Hopefully we got some extra population on our homeworld there, and we can get that going again. There's even some colonies we'd like to build. Let's go ahead and give it the antimatter warhead. And yeah, look, their hit points have bounced back, so... You're going to give me anomaly detection and subspace streaming. It's about 9 turns worth of research. Open borders. I'm fine with this. Let's trade. Okay. If we can get enough culture push here, we might even be able to flip this colony later on. Ah, trade ship. There we go. And I'm not seeing another core world for our final trade thing that we have available to ourselves. Right, get the components. Well, we're sort of starting on that. None of my star bases have upgrades available. Space lasers about to kick in. And yeah, we have some ships parked over here. Beware who you trade with. You want to be your friends, do not trade with those who have despicable ideologies. Yeah, well, I think we have difference of opinion as to who has despicable ideologies, but... Beam attack plus 10% and leads to more weapon tech. Ah, okay. Small hulled ships is going to be pretty important if we're going to do warfare. Quantum computing, more quality of the worlds, space doctrines. Gives us an extra policy. And does lead to more military tech, but I think I want the orbital manufacturing. If I'm going to start building military ships, I would like the bigger hull size. I think that's going to be a pretty big deal. At some point, what we're going to do is we're also going to build fleets around our survey ships, and we're going to have them boop the things that are slightly defended. Because there theoretically might be bigger rewards there. But right now, we've got tons of anomalies that are undefended completely, so there's no reason to worry about that. And with the amount of hit points and the firepower on these ships, they actually will do pretty decently right now. Okay, idle shipyard. Yeah, I'm not going to build these until we get the small hulls, which are coming soon. Earth, how's your population? Constructors or colony ships? That is the question. And again, we can have an asteroid miner as well. I gotta think a couple of colony ships. Destiny. What is this? Society's at a crossroads. While our citizens are excited at the progress we've made as civilization, they remain fearful and uncertain about what will happen next. Our advisors believe they need to see that we have a direction. We should establish a new public mission to clearly communicate what our goals are. We'll colonize new worlds so that we become true citizens of the galaxy. Start mission to colonize 3 worlds. Okay. Research 5 technologies. Or construct 3 star bases. Well, you know what? I'm going to take the colonize 3 worlds. And I'm just going to make sure we have a 3rd colony ship in there. And that's going to be our plan, actually. Supply ship. I'll just send you over there. There you go. First one just arrived over here. Oh, they're about to finish their shipyard. Excellent. Oh, look, we finally have a little bit of space over here, and it's no longer in a rebellion. Excellent. All right, so this is the Mirim Shipyard here. And I don't think we can send multiple planets to the same shipyard anymore, because it doesn't really need to work that way. Warforged, Mirim, how much production in world contributed to the local shipyard? Yeah. Because in Galaxy 3, you could have multiple planets contribute to a shipyard, but now you have multiple colonies contributing to a core world. So it sort of kind of works in a similar way as before. First of all, do you have any asteroids to mine around here? No. I could build a colony ship from here. You know what? Let's do that. And then over here, I'm going to cancel this one. Okay. Because we know you have 2 populations, so... And that'll be our 3 planets, which... There's only 5 available. Hopefully it's going to be okay. Alright, so yeah, you've got your cultural pressure going on. Your approval is not as good as it could be. Coordination beacon, research. Yeah, your base research is terrible. If we're going to do anything on this planet, could be a bunch of food, although our food situation's fine. Could mostly be manufacturing, which I kind of like. Or we might decide to build a beacon in Babylon. Although we could wait a little bit before we do. It's like we've got all these great research tiles, but it's operating on a base that's garbage. Maybe a supply depot. 10% flat manufacturing and an approval boost, which is going to be pretty handy. And yeah, there's not anything that really boosts manufacturing, but... I don't think I'm going to build it over there. Actually, we could get a good approval boost over here. Which might be worthwhile, actually. Because the adjacencies here. I think that's going to be okay there. And then... Stellar Forge. That is quite good for things. I'm going to build the supply depot, say here, and then get a little bit of manufacturing going. Yeah, I think I like that. Okay. Precious metal. Oh, we got this already. I want the money. Trade offer. Subsidy scanning, centralized administration. 8, 8, 11. Ooh. No, that's way too valuable, and I'm not trading with you. You're a poopy head. We're going to keep you weak and basically embargo you. I know we've got a trade ship going over there, but... Well, that is quite the fleet you've got going around there, Mr. Drengen. Oh, damn. Okay, orbital manufacturing is coming on board. We'll set up the... We've got the 3 colony ships, and then it's going to be non-stop military, perhaps. Oh, at least we spotted some more uncolonized planets. So we're going to have a good number of targets there. Yeah, just grab whoever. Done. Orbital manufacturing. Missile tech. Yep, I mean, there's plenty of stuff I'd like here, but we're going to take warfare type things. Colony ship, just go and colonize whatever, which apparently is Kepler. Ooh, yeah, don't mind that. An actual core world over there, and it can have 2 colonies right next to it as well. That's going to be really good. Oh, we have shared vision with the Yor. That's why we spotted that planet. Ha 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 ha. Declared war on the Altarians. Oh, that's not good for the Altarians. And they're kind of cool, but... Yeah. So, we've got no upgrades we can do to our star bases. Dimensional receiver. Oh, this thing again! At this point... This... Because last time I saw we were making 15 science per turn. We might be at 20, which would make this be 2 science per turn, be worth 100 over 50 turns. But it might not be 20. It might still be around 15. So this would still be worth more raw science, but this one would be more science now. And I want more science now, which finishes the Avenger missile system. We can get our kinetic weapon tech as well. I mean, you know, if we could, we would maybe beeline and focus on one thing, but we don't really have that control. So we'll just grab more military tech, and then we'll be able to see what comes up next. We have 3 executive orders available. Pressure scientist, just instant scientist. Or we can just get an extra colony ship, which I'm going to do, because there's a bunch of stuff I do want to grab here. It's hard to resist that one. We need more general growth. More control growth. Yeah, we're going to be a little spread out with our room, but our territory here, but it's not really a big deal. All right. Yeah, we're just going to grab whoever. Yeah, we're trading with them bad guys. I know. Okay. So we're going to get the kinetic weapons. Oh, you know what? Hold on. Can I see their fleet? I can see a ship here. 2-2. That's not really telling. I don't know where their fleet of 7 was. It'd be nice to counter whatever they're doing. That's just a probe or something. Oh, year 5. Hey, +1 culture point and some approval. Hello. Intimidation points, good for negotiation, I suppose. +1 global status and intelligence, or just a bunch of burst of research. What are we going to get? Creativity. Rush cost, +1 movement. I mean, movement's good. Homeworld influence, homeworld manufacturing. 2% to basically everything is not bad. 3 extra citizens of a random species? I'm going to do this because I want to use them for colonization purposes. Yeah, I think that's going to be handy. Alright. So, these are the ships that are pre-built for us. Yeah. We have no defenses, although we might be able to unlock a policy to give us that. Yeah, we'll probably just build these gunboats here. Let's get started. I'm just going to queue up the 1 because we're going to get a new set of military tech when this finishes, and we might reevaluate then. But I need to start building something. I don't like this. And we queued up the 3 colonization ships, and then we used the button to hit another one. So we'll finish the mission and then have 1 to spare, which is going to be fine, because there's plenty of territory I still want to grab. And I just put them on automatic. Hopefully they'll do something not completely stupid. I should maybe have all of our new ships just rendezvous here, which is where I already have one. Although this ship here... Interesting, so you still see the citizen that's in charge of this. What kind of impact does that have to, like, the station? I don't know. But this thing here is pointless right now. So I'm going to put it on auto-explore. Xanthium, you're going to be subspace scanning, and you want a lot of military stuff. I like you, bro! You're no threat. He likes that I'm no threat, which is interesting. As opposed to the Drengen, who just see that as a target, but maybe it's a range thing. 3, 3, and so that's 9 points. You know what I'd like is the fleet resupply doctrine. No, that didn't work out. Okay. Let's just say no. Choose a side. Ah, yes! A fierce battle was waged here recently. On one side, a Mimot colony ship has suffered a hull breach and is on the verge of catastrophic failure. On the other, the remains of an alien raiding ship with no survivors, but a single escape pod with failing life support. They call themselves Zoli. We can either save the thousands of colonists aboard the colony ship, or the Zoloxy captain. There won't be enough time to save both. So either we get a free leader, or we get a free citizen. I mean, the nice thing to do is to save more people, right? And an extra citizen is very, very, very useful. On the other hand, we could use a leader to slap onto one of the unique ships. And bulk up our military that way. I'm kind of super concerned. I mean, these guys are still sort of busy, but for how long? I think, even though it feels a little bit mean, we're going to kick the extra leader. Yeah, you're a great leader. Oh my god, you're good at everything. Bonus food as a governor, extra diligence. Yeah, I think we're going to put you as a commander of the Perseverance here. Although, arguably, the ships we're building are going to outpace this. Do I just want to set you as a governor over here? On Mirim 2? I don't like that it's got the more pollution, but it gives us a Technopod hide. This would strip away some of the resources that are going to Mirim. We're going to colonize another planet soon. Maybe let me just put you as a Ministry of Exploration for a little bit. And we might flip you over to a governor soon. When we theoretically colonize over here. Because right now, Mirim 1 is benefiting a lot from having Mirim 2 feed to it. There you go. Mirim's going to get a unit. And then it's got nothing going on. I'm going to get you to start on your own gunboat over here. You want subspace streaming for scanning. It's funny, we can travel along the subspace, but not actually use it. That's 24 turns worth of research. It does get a centralized administration, which leads to planetary invasion. This is sort of tempting. Obviously, they're getting a better deal in terms of raw points. But I kind of think I'm going to take this. Because I think it doesn't give them anything they'll truly be able to exploit in a way that concerns me. And it puts us in a better position if we go to war with them. Okay, there's their big fleet over here. What are they packing? Okay, we would really like a lot of armor tech. Which actually, that one ship that we were talking about putting the leader in charge of does have some armor. So that's not so bad. Alright, your queue is done. Stellar Forge. I think the plus 25% military is a boost to the production that the starbase does. Although, we didn't realize we're capped on population over here. We should maybe... I don't think any of these has a population boost, unfortunately. I might just build some housing here. It's only +1 cap, although they can stack with each other. We clearly need to do something for some housing. Oh, and they don't stack with each other. They don't actually boost each other at all. Why is the population cap so bad? Is there something we can do to, like, affect that other than building these housings? I wonder if we get better housing districts later on. Although I suppose if we're at the population cap, then this is a good candidate to continue to build star bases from. I could raise it a little bit. Could still build this just to generate a ton more influence from this area. Yeah, I don't know how our multipliers affect... See, because it's got the +2 and the +2 listed here. And I don't know if the multipliers... Well, they must. They must, yeah. Stellar Forge. I mean, it's... No, I'm kind of tempted to do this. It's on the front line with the Drengen. Maybe we do this, and then, yeah, we just go heavy on manufacturing. So that we can build ships quite quickly here. Then I'll level up the manufacturing. I know, the recreational stuff's fine, too. Kinetic weapons, okay. Forge beams. Beam attack we don't want. Oh, okay, we'll grab the Planetary Invasion tech now. And these kinetic weapons are still going good. They did have some armor on some of their ships, but I think the gunboat is still the way to go right now. Earth, yeah, your population cap is 6. You do have some more population, which is nice. But I might want you to... I mean, again, it's not like each population gives us that much. Because I'm thinking about slapping down a couple more constructors, which isn't, you know, building a war fleet. But there are benefits to having the construction stuff. I don't know. Let's keep going war fleet for now. And I can set some automation. Oh, that's how you set a rally point. No. All right. So, okay, in previous Galcibs, you would make a rally point that exists on the map, and then you could give instructions to go there. Here, we're setting a rally point for the Forge. I'm just wondering about sending my military ships here, because I would hate for this to get obliterated early on. So when the Forge builds a ship... Oh, there you go. No, that's... Oh, okay. Wait, what? Huh? New rally point. Click. Oh, okay, I can't send a... Okay, I did create a rally point here. How do I delete it? Delete. Okay. Hang on. So this is Deep Space Starbase 1. So if I click on the Forge, set rally point, Deep Space Starbase 1, set destination. There we go. So anytime this builds something, it's going to put it over here. It'll be nearer to the front. The alternative is I could have it rally to its own shipyard so to defend it so it can't get obliterated right away, which I think is what's going to happen here. Set rally point to Mirim Shipyard. Set destination. Although that might do the colony ships as well, so we're going to have to keep an eye out for that. I'm just going to manually send you there. Okay. Mysterious hardware, experience points, lost and found, Heliosaur. Alright. Artifacts, nothing we're terribly excited. Oh, hold on, we got some more buttons here. Colonial supplies, boost approval. We can draft colonists in one turn. Research boost, survey, lose approval, gain some money. I don't know about the pollution. Oh, let's reset the Goodwill Tour, certainly. And that still leaves us enough for the draft colonists, which we'll do next turn. I definitely want to do that. It's a tiny approval debuff, but the colonist stuff seems really useful. And there's still enough stuff to do there. If there was only a button to get a free colony ship, or construction ship, I'd wail on that all the time. So we're going to be colonizing over here fairly soon. Draft colonist, yes. And you can just go ahead and do it auto. Now, in the earlier times when I was practicing, sometimes the automated thing would send 2 to the same place. But as soon as one colonized, then it turned around. Like, it might just be a little weird with these two. Oh shit, space monsters! And pirates. Reset this one's movement. It still can't dock, but hopefully it's going to be okay, or the other one will draw it. Fully repair fleet. I could damage one of these, but it's not going to do anything. I forgot about all the space monsters over here. That's annoying. And the pirates. Turn around. We'll escort you. What's this? Warns that the planet... Oh, Mirim is under assault by the Drengen. Yes, that's true, but... we can fund cultural celebration. Oh yeah, I like this. This is one that's really annoying if you don't have the money. Because it's a ton of influence and a loyalty boost for the governor versus losing loyalty. This is, I think, well worth $300, so we're going to do that. We might see our borders expand here next turn. Oh, colony ship. At least these things might be booping the other colony ships as well. Rip colony ship. But this one will be able to land here, colonize Kepler. Oh! Food grown in Kepler 4 has a distinct taste. Locals don't notice anything unusual, but off-world visitors find it extremely strange and even exotic tasting. Of late, the outside world has developed a fattish taste for the colony's food, and there's been much demand for the export of it, even to the point of leaving the colony short on food. What are your orders? Invite more colonists to the planet to increase production. Quality goes up, 20% manufacturing. Wow. Use all available fertile land to grow more of the strange food. +1 farming. Food's okay, actually. Since it's food, it's revenue. -2 farming, +1 wealth. It is actually fairly wealthy. We could make a wealth thing, but I'm going to go for manufacturing. It's only got the 2 as a base, but that's not so bad. And I think the idea... oh yeah, you're going to be good for that. Do we have a good person for a governor? We've got money. Increase tradition ideology. Find local... yeah, you're kind of cranky. Diplomat increases the crime of civilization they're assigned to. Alright, we're going to grab this one. That trait's not going to matter. Go for Kepler. Okay. So Kepler, what do you have here? +3 research, manufacturing. Yeah, your base research. I mean, everything's pretty bad because you're not being fed by anything right now. We can get more snugglers going. That's kind of nice. I think what I'll do is I'll put the core world here. And we'll go ahead and... get a manufacturing booster over here. Potentially, the supply depot. There we go. Because it's going to benefit from that. And then we'll get the snuggler colony. Not that I'm as worried about influence wars over here, but it's going to be nice. And then accumulate snuggler colonies, which we'll do something with, I suppose. I don't think the space monsters are going to attack here. I think the pirates would attack a regular colony. They won't attack a core world, though. But yeah, hopefully, I think we are going to want to do some rushing here. Actually, I'm going to rush that supply depot. Yeah, I think we're going to do some fairly aggressive rushing here to try to get this going. Since its base production is so bad. At least until it gets fed by these little, like, neighboring things and the asteroids. It's going to be great later. The problem is we can't really send anything there. So, what we're going to do is a slight change of plan with our military. I'm going to have... you know what? I will just send a rally point. So I'm going to actually create a rally point. Right here, next to that. Mirim rally point 1. That's going to be great. And then what I'm going to do is go into here, into automate, shipyards, sending ships, basically anywhere. But everyone is going to send it to Mirim point. Mirim rallying point, good. And then all ships are to go to that rally point. I think that'll even take my survey ships. I'm not sure. Let's take a look at what it did to the survey ships. Yeah, so everyone's going to go and try to group up over here as quickly as possible. We're going to make a little fleet, clear out some of the space monsters. Yeah. Give you another warhead, that's fine. Another one of these, that's good. Idle shipyard. This is the forge. I'm going to want to send some supply ships to the new colony, but also some new colony ships. I'm gonna go ahead with a couple of colony ships here. The idea is that hopefully the ships we've already got should clear things out, and we'll see. Okay, you're going to give me a starbase module. a vision treaty. You're going to take a bunch of thuliums. I don't know. I mean, I like you and all, but this does not seem that exciting, to be honest. Whereas we could get an extra survey ship. I don't need the module. That's acceptable. Would you throw in a few bucks? You would. There. See, that I like. Free survey ship. And I think it also... Yeah, it gives us the survey module, so I think we can build more survey ships later as well. I gotta remember to hit accept here. I mean, it's still getting a pretty good deal, but I don't mind this. There we go. This is our new survey ship. Wow, it's got no combat stats at all right now. So I'll just give it some auto survey here. We did get a tech at some point that revealed more anomalies, which is why there are a bunch around Earth once again. And I think some things may respawn as well. But yeah, we'll let the little baby just do this, because it can't do any fighting. Okay. Thought that was a war declaration. I gotta put a cut in here, so we're gonna do that now. Next episode, in theory, we go hunting space monsters, although maybe that's what this Thorian fleet's doing. Actually, it's probably going after the Drengen stuff. They are currently besieging Natasha here. So I think the war is going pretty good for the Drengen. Arkin. Oh, you're a minor race, aren't you? Can I see you somewhere? I should be able to send a trade ship to you. Because that's a core world. Oh, there's your core world over here, too. I can send trade ships. Okay, so we've got a few targets. Maybe what I'll do before we go is I will plan a freighter over here. Because I think we are currently sitting at... yeah, we have one extra license currently available. We can get a tech pretty easily that gives us an extra 6. And we did, yeah, we lost this colony ship, which we knew about. RIP. Our agreements with these guys, does it tell us what? I don't know. Anyway, all right, thanks a lot for watching, folks. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.